What's going on, everybody? It's John. I don't know, what do we call this? Old guy video game talk? Because everybody seems to think I'm ancient. I'm only 38. Well, and I guess in the minds of most of you people that might be ancient. It's 7 o'clock here on a Saturday morning. I know you might be watching this at a different time in a different place, but I don't know. I'm up early today and it's still dark outside. And I've got video games on my mind, as I typically do most of the time. Well, this is what I want to talk about today. It's our friend, the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I hate to talk bad about the brand name I love the most, and that's PlayStation and Sony. But PS2 needs to go away. It needs to go bye-bye. And I'll tell you why. Something I read not too long ago, maybe I didn't agree with it then, but I'm starting to agree with it now. But games made for all three systems, alright, if you want to include the Wii, that's 4. Those games suck. Those games flat out blow monkey nut. And well, let's look at what kind of games we get. All the movie games, yeah, those pretty much stink. You'd think they'd be good. You'd think somebody would make a good Iron Man game, something like that. They used to be good, you know, before we had the 360 and the PS3. You know, so the Spider-Man games weren't too bad. But let's take a look at the most recent Spider-Man. I don't even know the name. I don't even care to know the name. But it came out on all the systems. But I won't play it because the reviews for it just suck. It's barely getting an above like a 5, 5.5 if you're looking at somebody who rates on a 1 to 10 scale. It's just not doing very well. And pretty much we all know all the movie games, you know, pretty much stink. Now, like games like Tomb Raider that are converted to a movie, you know, they're still making good games, but it's, you know, here's our movie, yay, let's make a game for it in a week, and people will buy it because it's got Spider-Man on it, or Iron Man on it, or the Incredible Hulk on it. So, you know, I think we need to stay away from PS2. PS2 needs to just go. You're bringing us down. What else? Some of the other games. The sports games tend to be fine, you know, because what ends up happening here is they're making the game for the least common denominator here, and that's going to be the PS2. They just get it ready for it, and maybe you throw a little extras in there, and boom, spit it out, and it's now on all 4 systems. You know, PS3 owners, you get a little bit of a benefit here if a game is delayed from, say, the 360, and then later comes out on the PS3. Eternal Sonata. I hear that game is amazing for the PS3, and on the Xbox 360 they cut them short. They said, you guys have to rush this game out. It wasn't even half done, from what I heard. Of course, this was a guy at, like, you know, GameStop, and they tend to lie, but sounded like a pretty good story to me. But I've known it to be true, you know, for these other games where they're coming out on all the systems. They're making it as good as the worst for the worst system. So where we know graphics on the Wii aren't great. Granted, I know the Wii's a lot of fun. I've played it, and you know the PlayStation 2 graphics are way behind the 360 and the PS3. So they just kind of squeeze everything in that they can and try to spit it out at us and say, go buy it, and we spend our money, and you know, then we end up getting screwed. So you know, I think it's time that PS2. You know, you were good while you were around, but maybe, you know, we'll relive some of the old good games. There were some great games for the PS2, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, current games coming up for all 3 systems for me. What have I been playing? Well, I just, you know, it's been a weird month for video games because Little Big Planet got pushed back. Well, why did it get pushed back? Oh, because references to the Koran. Okay, they weren't negative references from what I understand, but because, you know, video games are now worldwide, they had to take it back and tone it down, apparently. I don't know, I guess we'll find out more a little later. But, you know, if we don't talk about things and learn about things, then we'll never have an understanding. So if we just pull it, hide it, mask it, then, you know what, we're all going to be stupid, and nobody will freaking know what's going on in the world. So, anyway, I am looking forward to Little Big Planet coming out. And, of course, I've been talking about Fallout 3. I've seen an early review on that. I think it was Xbox Magazine gave it a perfect 10. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm still jonesing for a new game. So here I am standing in the store. Do I get Midnight Club LA, which looks really sweet graphically? Do I get Far Cry 2, which looks awesome, or do I get Dead Space? Well, I decided on Dead Space, and you know, it's a good game. I love it. I played it almost all night last night. Graphically, it's pretty good. It's really got some sweet graphics. Gameplay is really unique. You know, it's a pretty good horror game. So I'm going to go finish up playing some more of that. Still playing Rock Band 2, and that's cool. Other than that, I'm really excited for next week because on Tuesday it's Fallout 3 and Little Big Planet. So I'll come back and talk about that. So again, I appreciate everybody tuning in to me, watching my videos. Keep subscribing. Hey, if you got something you think I should talk about that I don't, maybe next time I'll talk about that I played a PC game. World of Warcraft. Yeah, I'm on World of Warcraft.